My name is Alicia Maricel, and my last names are Fernandez Rios. I've been in Australia for about 18, 19 years now.
Dance is really more symbolic. It means more to me, and definitely I feel stronger to be able to show a little bit of Peru through my dance.
Marinera is traditional dance of Peru. Is known now as the national dance of Peru. Marinera is a graceful dance, a couple dance, and it tells a story of a couple meeting. Then they start flirting, and then there's a part in the dance which is a zapateo, which is like a tapping, and that's a bit of a competition between the male and the female to show who is best. So they say we simulate el caballo del paso, the walking of the horse when they dance. And at the end of the dance, the men surrender to the female.
This is a traditional Peruvian dress to dance marinera, and it's more symbolic because it represents the ladies in the farming. The skirt will be all purple color, and this kind of burgundy color on the front represents the apron, where the ladies in the farm collect. So they are holding here the apron, and they have all the fruits that they're collecting in the farm, and they hold the skirt up. For me, it was very nice that my first dress was a bit more traditional than any other. This dress is a bit more colonial, it's elegant, but this dress, I think, represents more the traditions of this dance and of Peru. It's quite hard to let go on the dress because it symbolized that, the transition, the history I have learning and dancing and performing marinera dance. So I was hoping, bringing my dress, that I could continue dancing in Sydney, which I was lucky enough to do.
Definitely make it more challenging for the girls because you're bare feet and you're tapping and you're forcing you're damaging a little bit your feet, and you have to be strong. But it builds up. It makes you feel like, oh, I'm strong enough to do this kind of thing.
Dancing for me started as just a school summer holiday break where you do different courses, and it was a little hobby, and then it became more and more something I'm more passionate and I really love and I feel for it. So
even in family gatherings, you do listen to traditional music and you just dance, even though you just imitate what you sing.
Queremos dedicar este canto a ti, mujer del Perú, porque bailando marinera no hay nadie como tú.
When you dance marinera, you approach the guy, you're close to the guy, and this guy is a friend, or sometimes you dance with people you don't really know. But you still have to smile and flirt and say, yes, I like you, when you don't know him. It teaches you about, in everyday life, you meet people, and sometimes by first impressions you might not like them, but you have to deal with them for whatever reasons. It has given me a lot of a feeling of being able to listen to people, being able to understand, and being able to manage myself around them.
I think for the Australian community, those values are definitely something that you want as part of your everyday community. The respect for the dance, the respect for history, the respect for the culture.
In many ways, when I'm in Australia, I feel very Australian, but I'm Peruvian from my roots. So in any little thing that happens, maybe the Peruvian attitude will come out. And we'll do things as a Peruvian woman, and I think that describes a lot of me, like how Latinos we are, we're more straightforward, very outspoken. I will not say that I will ever stop being Peruvian. I think that's always with me.
Quiero cantar marinera a ti mujer